Hello, welcome all of you. So basically, we have a special guest, Mr. Soumyadip Hazra, IISER Thiruvananthapuram. So, Mr. Soumyadip, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yes, I am also fine. So basically, just introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Soumyadip Hazra. I have completed my BSc from Kontai Prabhat College, and after that, I have completed MSc in year of 21 from Vidyasagar University. Right now, I am doing PhD in IISER Thiruvananthapuram, and my field of research is basically I am working on density functional theory, and I am working on 2D material. Yeah, that is all.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, how you prepare for entrance examination to getting selected in PhD?
Okay, so basically for preparing this examination, BSc, MSc studies are enough. Most of the questions are come from the syllabus only, but still you'll have to take preparation and you'll have to look about the previous year questions as well. And this question will be available in many websites and all. There are a lot of places where you can get these question answers. And also, I will suggest to you that there are a lot of free test series where you can give your mock test, online mock test, and their interface also look like the similar to whatever it is there in the online exam center. So that will be helpful for preparation. I used to take this mock test, and yeah, those are very important things.
So just
Yeah,
going through mock test and self-study.
yeah, self study is obviously important, and I will suggest to all of you, like, when you are preparing for any questions, when you are attending some questions, so they are see means the similar question will not be repeated in any exam. Okay, so when you are solving any question, you have to think like what are the other question possible from this question, and you try to solve other questions also whatever you are thinking. So if you can do like that, then it will be benefit for you.
Okay,
These are
fine.
my suggestions. Yeah.
Okay. Next, where there are significant challenges during the transition from MSc to PhD, because all of you
Yeah.
are in graduation or master degree, they also want to pursue PhD as a career. So try to explain to the audiences.
Yeah, there are some significant challenges like see until MSc, BSc or MSc, there was a routine bound. There is a particular syllabus, and you have assigned a particular time period. So you'll have to cover this syllabus within this time period. So that was a different thing. But while I entered in PhD, there is nothing assigned. There was nothing to be assigned. You have to find out your own problem by your own. Okay, so that is really a big challenge at the initial stage. Once you start doing work, then maybe it will be you'll be a bit comfortable about this situation. But for the beginning stage, it will be very difficult. So far, what I have felt that I am telling.
Okay, just fine. Okay, just tell the audiences that what special paper you just belong in your MSc and how it helped to in your MSc course
Oh,
and
yeah,
also your
so
research
space.
work.
Yeah, so special paper I had taken electronics because I have been interested in electronics. But it is not like what I am doing right now. It is not only based on electronics. You will have to have some knowledge about semiconductor, condensed matter physics, and also electronics, and also material science. So special paper does not much matter about research things, but yeah. So what you are actually trying to do in your research, you have to think before going there. Okay, neither depend on special paper, but all the things whatever in your syllabus, you have to read very thoroughly.
Okay, okay. Next, go ahead. That how did your MSc experiences prepare you for your PhD journey and PhD experience?
Okay, MSc experience means there was multiple things. It is like I'm working on material science, as I have told. So as I have been material science, so there was some course in MSc where they have taught about material synthesis, probing technique, and all those things are really helping me. And also during my MSc period, I learned Python. So that is also helping me in each of the
Yes,
steps in my. Those are the things I'll suggest to all of you. At least everybody should, if you are really interested to go for PhD, it will be better if you think, if you learn any one of the coding language, so that will be very helpful for your research.
for your PhD journey. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yes.
Any one of the research, any one of the coding language will be fine.
Coming to the next point, how important is networking in the journey from MSc to PhD?
Yeah, networking is always important. Means you have to be updated about when and where the PhD position are opening and when it is getting closed. All those things, information you need to know. And I suggest to all of you, if you be bit active in LinkedIn, there you can get a lot of notifications about the PhD positions and all. That was very important. And also current state of art, means in current situation which research are going on, all those things, and new research idea will also come if
Yes,
you be a bit active in your in your social media.
yes, yes. So, in your PhD entrance examination preparation, so how do you approach complex problem, or how do you can solve the approach of technique? Please explain your new problem techniques approach, because in entrance examination like in NET GATE or other, all the questions are new, and nowadays it's become so harder. So just explain.
Yeah, it is true what you are telling. Like day by day, it is getting hard. Means each of the day, each of the time you will attend the exam and you will tell like this question was most harder than other previous year questions. It will happen. So for this thing, you will have to do lot of mock test. And yeah, there are some tricks. In terms of tricks, if I tell like, let's say you don't know how to solve one problem, at least if you know the dimension of the answer, then also means all the questions, most of the question is to be in MCQ form. So if you know the dimension of the quantity of the answer, then you can give the, by looking the units, at least you can give the correct answer. So those are the trick actually. And also there are multiple trick, people will learn day by day. If they try to solve the mock test, you learn day by day. Yeah.
So in our new category of
Yes.
CSIR NET guidelines, that it is mandatory for doing PhD with NET. So how important are the entrance exam for getting into PhD program in physics? So briefly explain the entrance examination and various institute we should pursue our PhD.
NET examination is obviously important because see, if you don't have NET, it will be difficult to enter as a faculty position in any CSIR institute. Okay, that's why NET is important. And also, if you have a own fellowship, basically NET provides the JRF
Yes, yes.
position. If you crack the JRF position, it will be good for you for entering any institute, because most of the institute try to take the self-funded students who have his own funding. Those students used to get admitted very easily. So that is good thing if you can clear NET examination.
Yes. Now,
And
what are the
so
biggest?
yeah,
Please go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
also besides NETs, there are some other things also like Inspire. If anybody can hold Inspire, then also it will be fine.
Okay, fine. Next, what are the biggest differences in expectation between MSc and PhD?
In terms of expectation, what I have noticed from my opinion, if I say, like for a MSc student, people expect like he or she will have a enter knowledge, means might be it will be a overview knowledge, but he or she should be a enter knowledge about the enter physics. But PhD students, they might not have the means overview overall knowledge about the enter physics, but he will have a deep knowledge about whatever he is doing, whatever he or she is doing about that matter. He should have a very deep knowledge. That is people expectation, what I have noticed. Yeah.
Thing is that for the beneficial of the students, that what motivated you to pursue to do PhD in physics?
Basically, if I tell about up to BSc, up to MSc, so most of the things are like syllabus based. So whatever you are reading or whatever you are doing, those are means well reported. But if I can develop something new, something more, then it will be helpful for scientific community, and also if it will be any benefit to our society, then it will be a good pleasure. Means for my case, I my motivation was like that. If I can do something new for society, and that will be good pleasure for me. And these are the main motivation of me for joining PhD.
Okay, fine. Next, lastly, that what advice would you give to BSc and also MSc students preparing for the exam and pursue PhD?
Okay, so I will tell one thing to all the students. Like, see, first preparing for exam and all, I will tell one thing. First, you decide that whether you want to do PhD or not. Because, see, PhD is not a job. It is not like after my MSc, I don't have anything to do and I need to earn some money. So, if I join for 5 years, then at least for 5 years I will get some money. But it is not like that, because in PhD you'll have to have a good patience, and at the
Yes,
same
yes.
time you need some good interest. Genuinely you have to have some interest to do the PhD. If you don't have the interest, then you should not come to that place. That is my first suggestion. So you have to think about yourself. And also regarding the entrance examination, you'll have to practice a lot. Means it is not like you are preparing for NET and you will not attend the GIST, GATE and other examination questions. No, you'll have to attend all the examinations, all the questions whatever available in internet. Okay, so basically internet, whatever it is available, it is more than enough, I will tell you. Whatever available in internet is more than enough. So if you solve all the questions and all the test series, it will be enough for you to crack the examination. And one thing I can mention you, like I have noticed, I used to give a lot of mock test. Okay, so after the mock
Yes, yes.
test, I have calculated my average number. Whatever I am getting average number, I calculated exactly almost maybe 1 or 1.5 numbers difference. It was there. It, means whatever I got from in my actual examination. So that is what means. Whatever number you will get in your mock test examination, it will be very closer to your actual examination. So that's why I will suggest you you means practice lot of questions, whatever from wherever you are getting, solve all the questions, it will be good.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So the audiences, Mr. Soumyadip Hazra just advises you, all the students of BSc and MSc, just go through your the textbook and and study all the topics rigorously and try to try to understand the concept behind it and just practice the questions and also you should try to understand the topic. And second thing is very important that he also suggests that go through the mock test and revision and one the biggest challenges is that the practice. Basically, we have also proverb practice makes a man perfect. So these 3 points are key to the students to clear your examination and go through the PhD. So Next, we just come the other topic. Basically, we have some student in MSc final year, and also so just they should just pursue PhD as a career. Somehow feeling is that. So basically, we just transition to just PhD work and after just basic experiences. So my next query about your PhD, that how did you decide on your specific research area?
Basically, I was interested in electronics. Basically, first of all, that's why
You
I
also
took
just told earlier.
yeah, that's why I took electronics as my special paper in MSc. And what I have noticed is like in field of electronics, semiconductor is the main future of the research. Means most of the electronics part, all the electronic gadgets, all everything is made from semiconductor only, and that's why I have interested in semiconductor and two-dimensional material. I am working because of that is the future in semiconductor. Okay. Multiple things has yet to explore in two-dimensional material. That's why I am working. And also what I mentioned, like I am working on density functional theory, because density functional theory is a good tool to explain any physical parameters and whatever it is happening inside the material in microscopic scale. I am telling that will be very easy to explain by density functional theory. So that's why I am working in this field. Okay. And I suggest to all students about one thing, because they are just passing MSc as you told. So after MSc or during MSc period, you try to figure out some research problem, some at least not very briefly, but at least a overview of your research plan. If you can make, then it will be very good for you.
Yes, yes,
That will be helpful in yeah, that will be helpful for choosing a particular institute and also to approach a particular professor.
yes, yes.
And also after joining, it will be easier for you to start your working. So it will be less time consuming, and it will be good for you. So try to think, and yeah, try to think what you are actually want to do in PhD.
Okay, okay,
At
fine,
least a
fine.
brief. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Next, can you explain your research in simple terms for the audience's benefit?
Yeah. So right now, what I am doing, like I'm applying density functional theory on two-dimensional material to study how the properties and all are changes of this kind of material with various kind of mechanical strain, or various kind of what to say in terms of quantum mechanics. If I say, if I apply various kind of perturbation in two-dimensional material, how does the properties change? Those I am trying to study using this theory. That is my main motto.
Okay, fine. Next, how did you choose your right institution and supervisor for your research?
Yeah, so
And
that
basically, we just ask you because these all questions should be very beneficial for the students, I
yeah.
think.
So yeah. So basically, see, first I decided to work about this semiconductor material things. And what I have seen, like in IISER Thiruvananthapuram, there are lot of means lot of instruments, lot of resources. Uh, Everything is present. Almost, if I try to work about means any material science student, a research material science researcher want to work there, he or she can see like there are nothing is like left. Everything is there, all instruments, whatever is required for material science research, everything is there. So that I have noticed in our IISER Thiruvananthapuram website. And also, then in terms of means instrument, everything is there. Then I look for other faculties who are available there. Then I noticed like my professor, his vacancy was there, and also his working area is almost matching with my interest. That's why I just approached after my interview.
So all the students should select each research topic and go through the application
Yes.
process of the institution. So fine.
Yes,
How is
yes.
the workload and schedule in a PhD program different from MS?
Yeah, workload is definitely, it will be different, because see, for MSc time, what I was doing, like I used to go at the class, based on class time I used to go and come back, is it, means in the morning time we'll have to go, and at the evening when the class is over you can come back. But for
Yes.
research this is different. So whatever the job or whatever problem has been given to you, you have to solve by yourself, by anything, means by any cost or anyhow you have to solve all those things. So
Day and night also.
workload,
Busy with 24 hour,
so
you just mean, right?
most, yeah, that is what I am trying to say. But 24 hour, one person can't work, because you'll have to sit sleep, is it?
Yes, yes.
So that's why I just try to balance both the things. Like I used to go like 11 or 11:30 to lab, and used to come back 11:30 to 12 at night. Sometime this time differ, actually this time differ means 1 to 2 hours plus minus, both the things. So it depends on work, actually it does not have any fixed rule.
Okay, fine. Next, how did you manage the pressure of research and deadlines in your PhD?
See, deadline is good for research. I tell you, deadline is good for research. If you have deadline, then only you can pursue your work, and you will finish up your work within a certain time. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I feel some pressure, but it is good. Whenever I feel pressure, then only I feel good. That is my own feelings. What I am trying to say.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, it will be there, and it depends on man to man, and in which problem you are working. That is also matters. Okay, that you will have to handle by yourself. At the initial stage, might be it will be very hectic, but after few days, it will be used to.
Okay, okay. Next thing is that how essential are publications during your PhD, and
Hmm.
what was your experience about this?
See, in terms of publication, what I felt like, if you learn, means if that take PhD as a learning thing. Okay, if you learn more and more, it will be easier to get you, means easier for you to get a postdoc position, and also publication is also required. Okay, but it is not like you'll do a lot of publication, 10, 15 publication in your research. That is means if it is, if you are publishing in a good journal, then it is fine. But if it is not that much good journal, then don't do like that. Do a proper work, means proper work, and publish in a good journal. It might not be, means not necessary that it will be more number of paper. If the number of paper is 2 and 3, that is fine. In your PhD tenure, if you publish 2 and 3 paper but in good journal, then it will be good. That is my opinion I am telling, but
Okay,
it may vary people to people. Yeah.
okay, fine. Next, what role does collaboration play in your
Hmm.
PhD research?
That is good. Means for collaboration, see, means it is not like I know all those things, right? I don't. In some places I have a good knowledge. In some places I don't have much good knowledge. So if I ask any other person who have a proper knowledge about this thing, and if I make collaboration with that guy, then it will be good, right? So collaboration is always good for research. Yeah.
From my experience, I just want to ask you a question that how do you stay motivated, especially when your experiments or research don't go as planned schedule?
Okay. Means so what you are telling, like you have to finish up your experiment within a particular schedule, is it?
Yes, yes, yes. I just I just saying you that you have also planned some result of experiment. When
Mm-hmm.
you do experiment physically, but
Mm-hmm.
practically you don't get this result actually. So how you stay motivated?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
So
this experience also help the students and also researchers also.
yes, 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 yes. That situation happen
Because
very
you are a
often.
good because you are a your background is also a good experimentalist. in your area?
Yeah. Yeah, it happens very frequently. Means what I am expecting and what it is coming, it is not matching. Even it is coming completely different, completely opposite thing is coming. Sometimes it happens. But yeah, you have to do multiple times, and you have to analyze why it is coming this thing. Means why it is coming wrong. If you analyze this thing, might be sometimes it works. Yeah, sometimes might be there are some wrong. You have to figure out what is happening, what is the wrong is happening. Those things you have to figure out. It happens very frequently.
Okay, okay. Next, what are your career plan after completing your PhD, and how did your PhD scope them? And I just say one thing, that you just explain your post PhD, and also there are several field. Just explain the audiences for post PhD journey,
Yeah, so
because
right
somehow
now I
some
am.
research scholar also
Hmm,
seeing our conference. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, right now I am doing PhD and I have motivation to do postdoc. But yeah, means I want to do postdoc after PhD.
Okay.
Means I want to pursue my life within research only. I want to keep my life in research only. Uh, I don't want to quit from research. It's entire life I want to do research and all. And
Okay. Okay.
whatever means, if I get faculty position or any scientific position, that is also fine. Means I want to involve in research after PhD.
Okay. Fine. Next, what is one thing you wish you knew before starting your PhD? Before before going through PhD, and what is your wishing? Just explain.
Means work wise, what I was basically.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wish to do something in semiconductor only, but yeah, I have had some plan to do. But yeah, right now I'm not doing on this because maybe I don't have much knowledge about this thing, and also uh, means I have kept those things aside, and I'll do it. Might be I'll do it later, but right now I'm keeping it aside because right now I'm doing some other things. That is why. Uh, so yeah.
Okay. Fine. So, lastly, that what final advice would you give for the MSc students to pursue and considering PhD in physics?
Yeah, so I'll tell all of you just like that you come to research only if you are interested. That is what I told before also. That is the main thing. If you have the motivation of doing research, you'll obviously will able to pursue research. What I am thinking right now. Okay, and obviously you'll have to think like you'll have to read lot things and you have to read means if you are making some plan then you will have to read a brief and you have to gather a good idea, a good knowledge, deep knowledge about those things, whatever you are willing to do in your research thing. So those things you have to cover up. Okay, and yeah, and also try to choose institute and faculty, means and supervisor in a very significant manner because you have as you are like making some plan of research, so it will be easier to you to choose a good professor. That is also very mandatory.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
very
Fine.
important thing.
Fine. Fine. So, Mr. Somodipda, just
Yes.
give some your own language and words, please, one or two, that remarks and conclusion according to our conversation.
Yeah, I am really thankful to you, Devabrata. I meet to you in your MSc class there. Yeah, I am really thankful to you and your channel and all these things will. It is a good initiative. Whatever you are trying to do, it is very good. And I'll also bring some more person so that if you can communicate with them also, you will get some more information and your students will get some more information.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll gather some more people. It is a good initiative, whatever you are doing.
So, last. lastly, just I just tell you that thank you very much, Mr. Soumyadip, for giving this interview for the benefit of BSc and also MSc and also PhD and also some post PhD research scholar such like PDF also. So it is our academic discussion. So thank you very much for joining us, spending your valuable research timetable schedule. Thank you, Soumyadip. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, Deval.
Thank you. Thank you very much.